Hello guys, Silver Butterflies here. Today I'm gonna review a new book about perfume. On top of I am collecting perfumes, classic perfumes. I also looking for every possible way to find information, magazines, 80s and 90s magazines about perfumes, and of course the books about perfumes. This one I showed you long ago. I think I done a video in English long time ago. This is the Perfume Bible by Josepjine, Farley and Lorna McKay. It says 80s and up to beginning of 2000. This is awesome book with a bunch of good pictures, very sophisticated way talking about perfumers, about notes, and of course about all perfumes. I love this book. I explore this book. I keep coming back to it because, okay, I know it from beginning to the end, but sometimes you need a reference and you get back to your little shelf and just read it. If you need some little info, and if it's not in internet, you find it here. This one also very rare book. It's Perfume, the Essences and the Bottles. And their bottles. Jeasn Yves Caboree. This is book is something else. Like, look at these pictures. Half of the perfumes, not half of course, but some of it I do have in my collection. This is also Schiaparelli. I don't have it, and there's a huge story about this perfume. I'm thinking to buy this one as long as I see it somewhere, maybe cheap. If I see it somewhere on antique market, of course I'll grab it, but I doubt if it's any left. Oh, it's Turbulence, Revlon. Some of the brands are gone. Some of the brands still exist and booming. Molinar, Ubigan, Lori Sazar. I have this perfume on top. I should show you one day. This is Jean Yves and Fiji and Dracar of Gila Roche. Just to look and admire these pictures. Oh, by the way, I have this one. I should bring it now for my video, but anyway. I remember once I found a picture of Cabochard in this book. Maybe I will do video in English as well. And what I bought? Neil Chapman perfume. So this one is started from not just 80s, 90s or 70s. It's going from historically time up to 2018, almost now, which is 2019. And now is July. He talks about notes, like he takes the note and then he goes with the notes, like what exists in certain perfumes. Like for instance, Gardenia, Ilan, and Frangipani. And here's the list. Oh, my favorite Lulu Cacharel is there, 1987. Or he was talking about perfumes, which is controversy, and I don't want to touch this topic, but I should say that. But the perfume called jasmine and cigarettes should not exist. This is crime against the nature and crime against the perfume as aficionados. I don't understand who buys this stuff. I don't understand who smells this stuff. It's too much. I don't want to even go deep in description. Here I described it as is, but I won't tell you details. You have to read it in this book. I read this in another book of Luca Turin. I didn't like that description because it's not coincide with that. This one is good. It's kind of my style. he goes with more emotions and all his feelings towards the perfume rather than meticulous details about the smell, although both persist. But what I personally do in my blogs, I go and listen perfume, listen, you know what I mean, smell it, in the perspective of emotions and the perspectives of my memories. Just 1 second, close the door. So in perspective of my memories and perspective of my emotions, rather than smelling and define each note. It's not important for me to define each note. It's important for me of what I felt in the particular moment when I was applying this or that perfume. And here he do exactly the same style. So I will be in awe reading this book and tell you details, and sometimes I will mention some of his description in my review on top of my review of certain perfumes I have in my collection. Until now, I'm your silver butterfly. Run and buy this book. Bye for now.